Hello, collective. Welcome. So, your go-to monthly message for this month. Let's see. I'm channeling Alpha Alpha. Okay, and it kind of reminds me of either Sprouts or the movie with all the bunch of the. It's like one of my favorite movies, but I don't remember the name. Um, But Reba, the country singer, she was in there. Whoopi Goldberg, even like Donald Trump was in there. With all the kids, like I think Mary Kate and Ashley. So I think it's Daria or Dorothy and Alfalfa and Bug. It's like an American classic children's movie. So with that being said, if it's not Sprouts, which is, you know, delicacy in food in certain cuisines, it's basically we're gonna go with the children alfalfa, the children's movie. Some of you guys might meet somebody from your past. Okay, that might be like a reunion. Okay, I'm talking about people you went to kindergarten with, middle school, daycare. Okay, it's giving very much childhood puppy love. That's your message, okay, Taurus. So somebody feels a bit crazy or in their head. Why? Because they feel like you are too far away. Okay, or maybe you feel they're too far away. Somebody feels crazy in their head because they feel like you're too far away. Taurus, these people from your past, from your childhood, I feel like a lot of them want to reconcile, be with you. Others, they want to start a family. So this is like people you haven't thought about in decades. And they're like, they feel like they missed their chance with you, Taurus. Okay? Is that the title? People from the past. So there's that. Yeah. You get the Five of Pentacles. They feel quite alone. They could have left you alone, neglected you. Okay? Made you feel abandoned. And now they feel abandoned because they should have never. Yeah, somebody's very much going in their head because they missed their chance with you. Like they're going crazy. They're acting like it's not bothering them. Excuse my speech tendency. They're expecting like it's not bothering them, but it is. They're really emotional about this. Really. Okay. Yeah, they really wish they could see you again or come forward with an offer, but they know it's like impossible because again, they feel like you're so far away. You're unreachable. You're unreachable. They can't reach you. So yeah, these people from the past wanted to say that they were in regrets now. They feel really bad that they didn't took the chance when you guys were younger. Any neglect, abandonment that wasn't addressed that took place because of them, they are like now suffering the consequences. So there we go. Okay. Message. Anything else for Taurus? Let's continue. So there's somebody that wants to be intimate with you, but they don't want to rush into it right away. Okay? I feel like it's not just intimacy on a physical part, but also on a mental part. Somebody wants to kind of ease into this step by step. They don't want to rush it. I feel like you are somebody's dream partner. So they don't want to ruin it with being sexual. Now, for some of you guys, you might already gone into let's just have sex before we talk about the actual relationship. Okay, I feel like for some of you guys, it just kind of happened, but they really do want something solid with you, Taurus. Okay, because they really do value you. Are actually their wish fulfillment. Okay, you're actually their dream person. Some of you guys, you rushed into things. Others, they want to take their time because of how much they value you. Okay, it's different messages for different people. You get me? Okay. I'm gonna tell you this person do not want anyone else but you. They're not planning on having any more options. None of that. Okay, they're very much like they've been waiting for you. Okay, they just like they needed Taurus to just come through and everybody else can step to the side. Okay, that's the message. Let's see. Ooh. They're not planning on going anywhere anytime soon, so that is also your message. We got these cards that flew off, and then we got this card. For some of you guys, you have like an ancestral connection. You're supposed to have like a legacy. You're supposed to have something that will bring some sort of fortune. Okay, so that's why some of them are like, I cannot mess things up with Taurus, because this is a sacred connection. Okay, but for those that did, I wouldn't say having sex before, because the culture is what it is in 2025. But I do feel like a lot of them realize when you had sex how important you are. You could be somebody that's spiritual, okay, and they're like, oh, this is somebody that is abundant, okay, and being with them brings them abundance. So they'll stick beside you, whether you guys have had sex or not. Okay. So there's that. So yeah. So anything else? There's about to be money coming through for you. Or somebody might mess up your money. I don't know. There is money coming through, but somebody might also mess it up. I don't know why. They wouldn't be winning. I actually love it, but obviously it's not the best for the cards. That card just flew away. Okay, so I need to just situate some things. I feel like that's symbolic though. I feel like somebody's trying to mess up your legacy or your money. So just be aware. I feel like, I'm very much symbolistic reader, but more so when it comes to nature. I'm very symbolic when it comes to nature. Okay? I know a lot of people can be like, every little thing is a symbolism. Yes, I am more so when it comes to nature in itself. Okay? First things, my intuition. Second thing, nature. And third, based on the cards. That's how I read my energy. But just give me oh Lord, just give me a sec. Okay, this is funny though. Just give me a sec. I'm so sorry, Taurus. This is great. I just did another reading. have to like do part 2 and film this inside. Let's see. This is crazy though. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is continue inside. Even if I know it looks a mess. It definitely does. But we're gonna film this inside. And yeah. So I don't know where I left off, Taurus. Okay, but part 2 it is. Now I am channeling heavy Sagittarius, so maybe a Saggy has it out for you. Maybe they feel some type of way about you. Okay? Because as soon as I came home, the sun came out, and I'm gonna just say, as soon as I paused your reading, the sun came out, the wind stopped winding, and I keep channeling Sagittarius. So it's like, okay, a Saggy might feel some type of way. I'm very big on, like I said, symbolism when it comes to my own intuition, but also when it comes to nature. Okay? So I was like, something is in the air. Okay, maybe somebody, a Sagittarius has it out for you. Okay, that's all I gotta say. It could be somebody that's quite manipulative, okay, very emotional. They're good with words. They're very good with being persuasive, charming, that type of thing, okay? They could have Sag, water placement, but this person wants to create blockages for you. This Sagittarius male, they don't like you. They don't like what you said. They don't like what you stand for. They don't like the fact that you have peace. For some reason, whatever you said is bringing this person, this masculine, into distress. He's making them feel uncomfortable, uneasy, not at peace. So they're determined to make sure you also receive the same distressor that you caused them. The reason why they're doing this, because I'm thinking here, okay, why all this commotion? It's because of love. It's because of love. So this could be somebody you have dealt with in a loving relationship in the past. Now they are out for revenge, Taurus. Okay? Others, it is love related, but you might have not dealt with them as a lover. This could just be your new person, their ex, going crazy after you, Taurus, because you now have the ex they wanted. Okay? For others, it is your ex that's acting this way. This masculine is going crazy. They're unhinged because they're not at peace because you don't want them. Whatever you said, maybe you broke things off with them. Maybe you put your boundaries up, okay? Or maybe the person you're with, their ex is going crazy because they're choosing Taurus, okay? I feel like this masculine, Sag, water sign, manipulative, karmic masculine, to say the least, they might have done some sort of chaos magic, okay? Or they just want your life to be chaotic because their life is chaotic now because Taurus has entered the chat, the building. You get me, okay? We got the Devil card in reverse. I don't see them changing anytime soon. I will say this though, Taurus, whether it's your ex or your new person's ex, they will get karma, but they don't give a fuck. The person that's acting this way, they're acting so unhinged. It's funny. They're trying to make sure you don't manifest, and all you manifest is people that are in this energy, people that are toxic, manipulative, in their ego, controlling, possessive, obsessive. Okay, because they feel unhinged and they want you to be with toxicity and unhinged people as well. It's really sad, but yeah, they are just like, I need this to happen to Taurus so they can have peace. But what they don't know is that judgment is going to be upon those people as well as themselves, because I feel like if they're not working by themselves, Taurus, whoever they're affiliated with, they also is going to be in the trenches of karma. Okay, I'm talking people from your past will talk about them. They will get spiritual karma and literal karma. So I guess, but for some of you guys, you have been affected by the stresses of this ex or your person's ex. Somehow it worked. Okay, I don't know if they're good with magic. They're good with manipulation. They're good with manipulation, though. I will say that. Okay. Whether it's spiritual or not, they know what they're doing. Okay, but they're also gonna get karma, but they also don't care. So I guess it's whatever at this point. So we got Ace of Wands in reverse. They're really trying hard for you not to get what you want. We got Angels in reverse or in vertical. For somebody that this person is trying really hard for you not to receive what's owed to you, specifically by your angels. So if you have like Archangel Raphael, Jophiel, etc. on your team, the person that is creating chaos in your life, X or your no X, I do feel like the person you have dealt with collective, they know how to do magic. Like they're very much versed, okay? Where, you know, actually, yeah, they're very much versed. I'm not gonna sugarcoat. It's funny because I'm also tuning into maybe they're asking like an angel to like block you, but why is it? Did Taurus do something? Because I don't feel like you have though. I really feel like somebody is like really at the end of like they like take my soul, if you will. That's how this person is. That's the energy they're in. They really don't care. But like, did Taurus do something? Because what in... This is interesting. Okay. Did Taurus do something to this ex? Or I'm gonna say this: if it's like a new person and you're with them and their ex is going crazy because they choose you, you haven't done shit. Okay. Now, maybe you stood up for your person, or you would like, let me have a talk with you. Even so, you voicing your opinion, you stay, because I haven't seen you putting up, there were no swords that came up in the cards when it came to how you handle things, okay? But I don't know why this person is going crazy. Because they're facing judgment, not only spiritually, but literally. Other people judging them, heavens, earth is judging them. They feel like you turned the entire world and the universe against them, Taurus. This is why this person is going crazy. And they're like, battles up. Okay. What else did they feel? What did Taurus do? Because this is crazy. We got the Lovers card. So, for the... What you did is this. You found love. As in, you didn't choose them. You fell in love. Or somebody else chose you. That's why you're going crazy. It's not you attacking them. It's not you being malicious. It's not you playing games. Basically, you choosing to love yourself, love somebody else, or let somebody love you is why this person, this masculine karmic person, is so unhinged. And for some reason, they feel like the entire world and the universe is against him because of this. Today's a funny day. Today is a funny day, Taurus. That's all I gotta say. Listen, if you thought that you found finding love or allow yourself to be loved, Now the entire universe is against them. I feel like they're gonna drown themselves in a bigger hole because the comprehension of this person collective is laughable to me. But this could be relevant as well. So I didn't have these cards. But I just kind of like, this card came out as well. So you could have found somebody that's more beautiful than them. You could have also been, you could have glowed up. Or you found somebody that's more tantalizing, more beautiful than that person. This is also making them crazy. How dare Taurus become more beautiful? How dare Taurus to find somebody else that is better looking than them? Yeah. Let's see the messages. I'm over it. Let them be unhinged. They're digging their own grave. This is so silly. But yeah, more messages for Taurus. Let's move on because this is laughable. So we got this one here, 501. Somebody feels conflicted or they're in conflict when it comes to you. This person, you can work with them, okay? This could be somebody you're working with. This could be somebody that works for you and you're working together with, or things of that nature. This could be work related. This could also be like a relationship related, okay? Like, I feel like I'm saying the same thing. So somebody's having conflict with you in relation to job, or somebody at your job is conflicted by you, or they're having inner conflict. Yeah, either they feel like, I feel like they're conflicted by you, Taurus, or you're having issues with them, or they're having issues with you because of work, okay? So yeah, you have somebody at work that is in conflict with you, or having inner conflict, or having actual conflict with you. They also don't like the fact that you are nonchalant or arrogant. Something about you having protection is really triggering this person. Somebody feels like Taurus is always by themselves. Or let me just rephrase this. For some reason, the people at work, or this person at your workspace that has had conflict with you for a long time, or have inner conflict, for some reason you don't let them in, and they don't like the fact that Taurus is like a loner, according to the person that has conflict with you. And they also don't like that you're protected. You have some sort of like luck or protection. It could be spiritual, it could be literal. Like, how is Taurus always managing to be okay, be nonchalant, be arrogant, not give a shit? And they are stressing out. They're having conflict, and Taurus seem to be like, they don't care. They're also stressing about that. So they feel like you have protection, but it's like hidden, and they don't get it because you're always like by yourself. Okay. Why are people so pressed about you? Maybe I need to change the title. Okay. But you got people at workplace pressed about you. Anyway, there's somebody that wants to come in with an offer. It is a masculine though that wants to offer you something. This person could have an ulterior motive. It's giving agenda. So just be aware of this person. This person, I feel like they want to bank on your innocence. Maybe they want to take your kindness for weakness. You got a masculine that sees that Taurus is happy, doing good. They're intuitive. They're soaring. Their life is it's good. Okay. And then we got this predator of a karmic person that's like, oh, Taurus is looking very much like the sun. Let me see if I can get some piece of that. So be aware of a masculine energy that's an opportunist, okay? You would know about their energy because you're like aware. You would know when somebody is on some bullshit, okay, Taurus? So let's move forward, okay? Anything else? Somebody's doing magic though. Santeria, okay? Somebody's into Santeria. Now, in terms of voodoo, hoodoo, Santeria, etc. If you use that in malicious way, ill intent against free will, that is dark, okay? But you can't utilize voodoo, hoodoo, Santeria, all that for good. For instance, a lot of herbalistic people and people that are in tune with their ancestors practice that, okay? It's some sort of community, but it's like tradition. You get me? There are symbols everywhere. Symbolism is like the euphemism of this freaking planet, the universe in itself. Okay? I say this to say, a lot of people, I'm very big on alternative medicine and plant medicine. For somebody that's religious, they will see this as, she's practicing something of that same nature, right? Me having sage, like my Christian friends, religious friends would be like, oh, that is quote unquote dark, demonic, etc. So like there is a double-edged sword when it comes to spirituality. Okay, I say this to say, this person here that practice Santeria is not based on unity, community, and the betterment of the earth. Okay, it's like those people that, their religion is more earth-based, and like religious people, their faith is based on monotheism, like God, ascended masters and so on. But it's like different word for different people. You get me? Okay, but I'm not here to do a little teaching today. I say this to say the person that's practicing Santeria is doing this against your will and basing it on the wrong side of things, as in ill intent, maliciousness, dark. You get me? Okay? We got the Five of Swords. That is my card for people bullying, harassing, all the isms. I'm talking about racism, prejudice, colorism, harassment, assault, things of that nature, okay? Getting other people to join and do the same bullshit. For instance, as an example, bullying. You got groups of people bullying you, cornering you, talking shit about you. A lot of people can be in a relationship and that same person hates them and being practicing freaking evil intent against their own partner because of their ego and their malicious heart. You get me? Okay? There are levels to this. I say this to say this person that's practicing Santeria is in the vortex of the Five of Swords, and how I read this energy, I need you to cleanse your energy. I need you to do some fasting. I need you to pray, meditate, affirm, and transmute and shift that energy. Okay? Some of you guys who might have been affected by this, I say this to say the people, just like this image that is walking away. So, you know how bullying works? It's very simple. There are people that are about to leave the coop of going against you because of this person, and they're going to stand there alone, just like this image, and be like, you have to deal with this yourself. You have to go against Taurus yourself, because either they feel guilty, they feel shameless, they've been convicted, okay, they're about to walk away because they can't do it anymore, or again, conviction. Now that person that started this whole thing, they're like, no, I'm still in it to make sure that Taurus gets the Five of Swords. Feeling very bullied, harassed, assaulted, humiliated, degraded, belittled. You get me, okay? Why this person is acting this way? Jealousy and envy. So we got the King of Swords. So for why they're acting this way, this could also be job related. But it has to do with the position you are in your life. So the King of Swords for me is somebody that is, just on a general census, well-paying job. Lawyer, doctor, scientist, things like IT, etc. Right? If we're gonna go on occupation, but it could also be somebody that's quite intellectual, very smart. You know, they are very much logical on how they move. It could also be air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, if we're gonna go based on tarot. I say this to say you could have this energy, and the person, you know what it is giving the energy of like Taurus have something that person that's attacking in this way and let other people jump on the same train to attack you. You have something they don't have, or you're going up a level, whereas they're about to be going down a level. That's what they're doing. Okay? It's sad, but malicious people. They are using Santeria though. I will go back and say that again. Yeah, it's sad. Now, this person will leave you behind, and they will take the L because they will lose out this battle. Because, are you crazy? This is somebody that's in competition with you, Taurus. I say this to say, if things are not aligned in the universe, think of it as the photosynthesis. I don't know how to say it in Swedish, but like the circle of life. Okay, the circle of life. Good versus bad, bad versus good. There is a limitation and a set timing for everything, even though time is not linear. You get me? And the way this person is moving, that's why number one, all the people that were joining on the hate train against Taurus is leaving. They will also leave in shame, in humiliation on how they moved when it came to you. A lot of them, their family will even turn their eye on them. Their family did turn a blind eye on how they moved when it came to you, Taurus, but they're also going to leave them behind in the dust. Okay? So, don't worry. Like, the battle will be over. That's all I'm going to say. But, if you want an advice card from the deck, let's do here. Angel Oracle deck. Release and surrender. Okay, so you just release it and surrender. Things will play out in your favor. Okay, for me it's giving like 444. So we're gonna just leave it at that. It sounds so gloomy though. I'm so sorry. Listen, let's do good messages. Okay, so we got this one here. So, but it came out in reverse though. I feel like, I don't know why, but there are people, aside from what I channeled for you guys, you will be a bit skeptical. Don't be jumping in and trusting everybody, because you still have people that are in some weird bullshit, weird energy. And this is aside from everything I've tuned in for you guys. So just be mindful. Don't be trusting and believing everything and everyone during this time. I do feel like there's like a lot of energy vampires, and there's something about your kindness, your light, your aura that is very intriguing for people. Okay? But yeah, on a good thing, you're about to get into some sort of work project. Okay? I feel like this is gonna make you very happy. For some reason, I'm also getting energy of like, if you don't have a good support system, I think it's best for you to start it alone. Okay? And then the good people will, because I'm getting the energy where you have like a leader quality to you, Taurus. Again, if you have like a solid, I already have somebody that got my back, like I'm good, that's good. Okay? But if I'm gonna say this, if it's new people, then it's like, just be aware, because I feel like you need to be a little bit more established before you let other people join your team, okay? Because you will be the leader of, how do I say this? They will work for you, if that makes sense. Like it's gonna be like they're gonna be on your payroll. Like Taurus is the CEO, Taurus is the leader, Taurus is the one that is in charge. Okay, I don't feel like it's a 2-man or 2-woman business. Whatever you're doing, Taurus. But again, this is if you already started and it's looking for people. I feel like they will come towards you, but it's gonna be in the sense of like they will see you as somebody in a high position. Like it's not gonna be like we're doing this together, Taurus. It's gonna be like, what do you need, Taurus, so I can do this for you? Like I feel like they're coming in to elevate you. Like it's not a. I hope I'm making sense. Now the people that you already have on your team that you know are solid, that's that. But a lot of people are very much like you are about to head up into stardom, a higher position in your life, and people are greedy. Okay, it's something again, like I said, it's something about your aura, your energy. Being too nice, especially if you're your own boss, you do your own thing, is just be mindful, okay? Something about trusting everything and everyone. Well, not everything. It's people. It's the people that you should be side-eyeing, okay? I don't know. Some people are just questionable. That's all I gotta say, okay? But I feel like you have such a solid intuition that you know what to do, but your kindness could shadow your intuition a bit, okay? I don't know who this pertains to. Please take what resonates. All right. But other than that, your work, your projects are about to take off, okay? That's one of the good things that you're going to be really like looking forward to. I think that's that. Your reading is going to be so long. Let's see. This is an advice card from this one. But I've noticed in the past, or at least during this year, Taurus always seems to get a lot of distractions, okay? So yeah, your life is about to shift very quickly, so buckle up, okay? Things are about to take off very fast. And I feel you can handle it. It's just like these surroundings that you might be like, you know, don't be like, yeah, of course you can come into the car. Of course you can jump on the train. Of course you can, you know, send your input in here. No. Just because you're moving fast doesn't mean everybody needs to move fast with you. Okay? That's my personal advice. I think that's it. Let's do love. If you want to fix it, this is the love reading right now. If you want to fix things with Taurus, these are your cards. And I say this to say you are in a relationship with Taurus. Taurus, you are in a relationship with this person, but the communication is shit. Okay? These are your cards. I'm not talking about how you're waiting for somebody to come back after they abused you, or it's been 10 years, or, you know, you're in Uruguay, they're in Kyoto. Like, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about we're being together and you're in a relationship, as in it's official. Yes, we're on a break, that type of thing. That's what I'm talking about, okay? So if you want to fix things with Taurus or vice versa, cross watcher to fix things with Taurus, you need to go for it, okay? Something you need to do, just go for it, okay? I don't know what it is, but you are supported, go for it, okay? So when it comes to soulmates, new soulmates, I see your cards or your initials for them. Somebody's name is Sally. She's put one card for Sally. Watching for her. You watching. Remember to be great and to be free. Okay? Sally thinks you're great. They feel free with you. You feel free with Sally. They feel great with you. Okay? One more card for dealing with Sally. They're sticking beside you. You're never alone. Vice versa, Sally. They're sticking beside you. You're never alone. Okay? Something about caramel is also relevant. I don't know if it's caramel macchiato or caramel, the candy, the coffee, or maybe somebody's caramel skin. You know, like dark chocolate skin, you get it, dark skin, chocolate, caramel, white chocolate. White skin, get it, okay? Something about caramel is relevant. So there might be like a different like complexion between you and your person, okay? All right. So first minute, last initials, new soulmates. I'm also tuning into. There's gonna be a lot of fun dates, a lot of cafes. That could be why the caramel came through. So somebody's order includes caramel. Okay. Drink or cake. Okay. But there's gonna be a lot of coffee dates. That's cute. It's giving very fall. For some of you guys, a lot of outdoors activities. I'm also tuning into parks, the garden, botanical gardens. Okay. All right. I love this for you guys. Thank you for watching. Much love, and yeah, see you in the next reading. Oh, I don't remember if I said it in part 1, but basically, if you want a bonus reading, a double reading, keep on watching and see if you get another one for next month, okay? On that note, see you next time.